Hello, you're watching What's Hot London, and this is Hot Buzz. So, Liam Neeson was promoting his new film, Cold Pursuit, this week, and while he was talking to The Independent, he told an anecdote involving a week he spent wanting to kill a black man 40 years ago. His comments have provoked a varied response from outrage to praise for his honesty. So, first of all, let's hear what he actually had to say.
I'll tell you a story. This is true. I'm not going to use any names, but I was away and I came back and she told me she had been raped. Did she know who it was? No. What colour were they? She said it was a black person. I went up and down areas with a cosh, hoping I'd be approached by somebody. I'm ashamed to say that. And I did it for maybe a week, hoping some black bastard would come out of a pub and have a go at me about something, so that I could kill him.
So, the source of people's outrage is very clear here. Neeson's friend is raped by a black person, and he seeks retribution through killing any black man that he comes across. As Cuba Shanda Baptiste notes, Neeson fell for this classic white supremacist trope of the black brute and the helpless woman. This kind of thing seen in Birth of a Nation or something. Moreover, the idea of taking any black life over the alleged actions of one black man is the kind of rhetoric that fuels people like the Charleston shooter who shouted, "You rape our women and you're taking over our country and you have to go," before he shot and killed 9 parishioners in Charleston. Now, Neeson's defenders say that he did not act on his, quote, primal urges, and that he has clearly learned from the incident. And to be fair, you can hear it in his voice, the shame he feels.
And I did it for, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 times, until I caught myself on. And it really shocked me, this primal urge I had. It shocked me and it hurt me. I did seek help. I went to a priest. I heard my confession. I was reared a Catholic to get rid of this. And I'm not racist. This was nearly 40 years ago. But
however, the context here is important. Neeson is trying to sell a sort of Taken-style revenge thriller. For him, this story wasn't about race. It's about the damage of seeking revenge. He's partly trying to live up to his sort of macho image. He says he's learned his lesson, but only in the context of revenge, not in the context of his racial attitudes. At the end of that clip, he says the words, "I'm not a racist." And that's where the whole conversation seems to bog down. Neeson gets caught up trying to prove he isn't a racist, and online social justice warriors try to destroy his career because they think he is. This conversation shouldn't be about Liam Neeson. It should be about the racial attitudes that many people across the world still hold. Philosopher Kate Manne looks primarily at misogyny, but I think we can bring her ideas to bear here. This is what she had to say on a podcast called The Ezra Klein Show.
I actually would go in a different direction and think about misogyny as something women face rather than something that predominantly men feel. So I think of misogyny as primarily a property of social systems or environments as a whole.
This suggests that the way we look at racism has to change from a focus on individual hatred to a focus on something that's a product of social environment. From a hatred that some people exhibit to something that people of colour experience. Looked at through this lens, Neeson has to at least be respected for telling the truth. His words almost become an exposé about how racism exists in our world. Whether he's a racist or not, Neeson held attitudes which exemplify the racism which many people of colour experience. It really doesn't matter if Liam Neeson is a racist. What matters is exposing the society that made him feel the way he did and challenging it. He's describing an incident from 40 years ago, but many people feel the way he did today. And it's those people that have to hear this conversation. We have to make sure that those people have a realization that their judgments are misplaced before they partake in acts of violence. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. For more Hot Buzz, make sure you subscribe to What's Hot London and make sure you hit the bell icon so you get notifications every time we upload a new video. Till next time guys, I'll see you later.